has their own sound, and that's a good feeling. Hey, you go to this town, you know what you're going to hear, right? You're going to hear some go-go, right?
Chuck Brown.
Chuck Brown.
Well, I look up to Chuck as the godfather of the go-go. You know, you have to have a godfather. I think he's one of the originators of it, too, because he's been around since it started.
I was a young boy, about the age of 5. My mama sat down and told me to be the greatest thing alive. Now I'm a grown man, way past 21. And now believe me, ladies, I can show you lots of fun. 'Cause I'm a man. I'm a man.
We decided that we would try to put our ideas together, come up with something new, something unique, something that would reach the people in terms of getting them involved with the band, you see. In order for us to get the people involved with us, we had to get people involved with them. All of a sudden, yeah, we had set a trend for other bands to follow, and that was a great feeling. Nothing can be more, there is no greater compliment than to have somebody to follow what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? That gives you a boost. That helps you, you know. And everybody joining in. Next thing you know, DC had their own sound. Back in those days, but there weren't any go-go music. It wasn't go-go music, see. Go-go's were the affair itself. Phase go-go came in. I mean, the music was developed after the go-go itself was sort of turned into disco. You remember when disco came in and everything was 120 beats a minute? That was disco. A lot of bands suffered then. A lot of bands didn't have any gigs then, you know. You walk in a gig and you see a disc jockey, you know, he was in the middle of the stage, great big stage. And he would play records, and people would really get off on that. Let's do a little funny Valentine here. Let's groove with it a little bit and see how it feels. People in this town appreciate the fact that they played just as big a part in creating go-go as we did. The young people in this town, they hipped us to what they wanted to hear. When we played something that they liked, they let us know that they like it. They're very honest. If we played something they didn't like, they wouldn't let us know that too. And you would pick it right up. And if they don't appreciate it, your best move is not to go that direction no more. It's easy once you get the audience. If you don't get the audience, you got nothing. You know, if you don't get them up into what you're doing, you ain't got nothing.
What you want me to do? One more time. I don't hear you. Oh, yes, I do. Okay.
Oh, Chuck, you know, once you get to know him and being around him, and he gave you that love, you call him Pops. Because, you know, that was the feeling. It was like he was your Pops, giving you advice, always joking around, always having a smile. Even when he had a bad day, it was never by a day when he talked to you. So, you know, Pops was the greatest.
Chuck Brown's music represents Washington, D.C. and go-go, and he was the father of go-go. It has been inspirational. It brings us all together. It's the one kind of music that as Washingtonians we can come together with and have a good time dancing and partying and have fun. And it's a standing only thing. You either love go-go or you don't. And if you love it, most likely you are a Washingtonian for life.
What's up, D.C.? Oh, man, man, man. Man, man, man. Y'all look good out here tonight. Y'all got some of them summer outfits on. I smell mothballs. Man, today is a real celebration, man, for Chuck Brown, man. Chuck Brown came to see me at what's the place I be playing at? The Constitution Hall, yeah. You know my memory shot. But Chuck Brown came to see me, man, and it was such an honor. And it's really, really, I want to let everybody in here know, I'm not from D.C., I'm from Indianapolis, where they had Chuck Brown's picture up on the wall. And I just want to let you know that the man touched people all over the world. I grew up listening to Chuck Brown, and I thought I would never get to meet him. But God put it in my path for me to meet him. And I just want to let y'all know, D.C., man, that I really, really appreciate y'all supporting me and giving me a chance to meet the man, the Godfather, Chuck Brown. Thank you so much. I met Chuck Brown at the Merriweather Pavilion with Green Eyes about 5 years ago. I was in the back smoking a cigarette. And Chuck Brown ran up on me and said, man, you got to put it out, 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 put it out. Let me hit it real quick before you put it out. I said, Chuck Brown. He said, man, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? I said, Chuck, I'm in your town. Where can I get some more of that? He said, let me get Marion Barry on the phone real quick. Said, I love you, Chuck Brown, forever.
Put your shot going out to all the lovely young ladies. And we got some background horn players up here. We're gonna let them warm up with you. You ready? Oh yeah, y'all been ready. You was ready before I got here, right? Just remember this. It don't mean a thing if it don't got the go-go swing. Today, Chuck would be 78 years old. And come on, happy birthday, Chuck! There's no way that we will tolerate rain today.
What's good, Bully World? This is Zeb, your host, Bully Talk with Zeb Pitts, man. I'm out here, man, Chuck Brown Park, man. Out here with my man, Nikos. What's good, big dog?
What's up, Zeb?
Shoot, man, I want to talk about it, man. Chuck Brown Day, man. Talk about how it got started, man, and the whole concept behind it.
Well, Chuck Brown Day started when D.C. government decided to show ultimate love to my father, man, and renamed Langdon Park, basically a big section of Langdon Park, Chuck Brown Memorial Park. You know what I mean? So you see this big mural behind us, these beautiful pictures, man. I picked all of this out, man. It was
So you personally picked this out?
Oh yeah, I personally picked every piece of this, man. Every part of this whole thing, man. So I had a lot of choices. Some great artists, you know, put in their basically put in their bids, and sat down with DCDPR and DC Arts and Humanities to get all of this stuff done, man. It's been a beautiful process. That was, shoot, what, 5 years ago now, you know what I'm saying? So they show ultimate love to my father and my family in general, man. So that's where Chuck Brown Day came from. You know, we have it every year right here in the park. I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, hopefully we can stay here as long as we can, because they've been talking about moving to another venue, which, you know, I hate to see happen. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all about, you know, receiving the love from the fans, man, and just the community in general, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm encompassing, you know, what I do with my father's foundation, Chuck Brown Foundation, which we started after he passed away also, during the time we did everything for this park. So I give away 1,000 backpacks every year at Chuck Brown Day. This year we're going to do something that I personally love is, you know, like I said, American Bullies. And to encompass the two, man, you know, we call it "Don't Bully My Seed, Don't Bully My Breed," and it all goes into our back to school thing. So
is that a lot of pressure for you, man? Because
the
reason I say that, because you know, he never had nothing with the bullies in the city.
Exactly, and that's why I think, you know, I mean, me throwing my hat in there, doing it the right way is going to be totally different. It's going to be something that people never seen before. You know what I mean? So that, along with, you know, I mean, my partners with Capital City Bullies, man. Capital City Bullies is something that, you know, I'm not even going to begin to try to explain, but we're launching in a few weeks. We're launching in a few weeks, and they'll be heading all this. We'll be heading all this. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be something y'all never seen before, man. You know, I come from a, you know, background of course, not only entertainment, but just professionalism in general, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get things done, get it done right, and keep business. Like I told you before, my first interview with you ever. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything about the dogs. You know what I mean? Get out of the personal things, but when you encompass both of them, like I'm doing, you know, for Chuck Brown Day, it's all about love, man. It's all love. It's all family. It's all about the community and bringing people together. You know what I'm saying? So
how important is Chuck Brown Day to the city, man?
Oh my God, Chuck Brown.
Tell about it,
man. Chuck Brown Day in itself is enough for us to talk about in general. You know what I mean? But it's a blessing for me to be able to bring the bullies into it. You know what I'm saying? But Chuck Brown Day, man, like, my father meant so much to this area, still means so much to this area, and I mean, he created his own economy, you know what I mean, created a whole different way of going about life in this area, you know what I'm saying? So he's spanned, you know, 5 decades, man, career 5 decades long, you know what I mean? So
how important is it, man, to be self-independent, man?
Very important, very important.
Yeah, man.
Very, very important. I stopped you know, working and punching a clock 3 years ago, and I just, not because I built up X amount of dollars. I just said, you know, once I elevated my mind to a point where I understood, you know, life holistically, then it just made more sense to continue to not only reinvest in myself, but reinvest in my community, you know, my children, man. I just had my 6th child, you know, and so got another one coming, you know what I mean? So that in itself, man, goes all into everything that, you know, I've always been brought up on, and that's continuing to focus on elevating your mind, man. Elevating your mind, understanding that you can do, you know what I mean, you can do anything, and it all starts up here.
Now I got to get your thoughts, man. You know I'm doing this thing, man. It's building season.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood of 10, man. What you think about the squad, man?
I think you're on the right track. You're definitely on the right track. You're doing something that, you know, people never seen before. You're bringing them together. You're demanding action out of the people. You're demanding action out of the people who have the dogs. They may not, you know, fully believe in what they have. They might not get the same exposure because of whatever reason, you know, you bringing all that together. You know what I mean? Bully Talk is there picks. You doing your thing, man. You've been doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I think you just now starting to wield that axe a little bit, and you know, and use your platform for your success, and bringing everybody together. You know what I mean? That's what I plan to do with part 2 of Chuck Brown Day, which I'm gonna dedicate, you know, to the bullies and the children, man.
I gotta say, man, you know, I don't feel too comfortable about my team yet. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel there's a piece missing, man. And with that being said, man, with Law being the hometown favorite, man, he is on the squad, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Great.
I had to have that from you. I couldn't let no man. Come on, man. I'm from DC, man. How you gonna have a Brotherhood of 10 without the whole town dog, man? The quiet assassin.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
And real talk, big dog, man. I seen you haven't been long in this, man. But I seen the grind and the hustle that you have in this, man.
Thank you.
Quietly doing it, man. Quietly doing it, man. The up and come on the scene, man. And family, man, community. That's what you're about, man. So definitely, man. I couldn't. My mama was like, it wasn't done. I was like, what you? Man, I'm telling you, man. My mama consult not all the pickers, about 5 of the 10 she did. She's like, you gotta make sure you have a Georgia dog. You gotta have a Texas dog, because that was a big. She said, ain't no damn way in hell you can't have no dog from DC. I was like, what? This is late night conversations in the hospital room, big dog. It's building season.
It is.
You on the squad, dog.
I appreciate it,
that boy
man.
Law.
I appreciate it.
He over here at the cut chilling.
Thank you.
That's my boy right there, secret weapon right there, man. In the cut, the assassin. Look at him, he looking around now. Look at him, he on point, man. Hey, man, congratulations,
up,
big
man.
dog. It's building season, man. I got to build with somebody from the district as always, man.
We just getting started, man.
Just getting started, man.
So tell the people, you let people know we talking to them right now. You know.
Talking to them now. I told you, man, it's not a game. Spielberg is not a game, man. I told him, man, it's chess, not checkers.
I never seen before.
Never seen before, man. So in the coming weeks, man, the people gonna hear about this, man. About this event.
Yeah.
Not even no show, man. It's an event.
We got a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna be available online for you to get into right now that pertains to that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff you're gonna be able to reserve, stuff you're gonna be able to win, a lot of prizes. We got a lot of stuff in store, man, from different platforms.
Don't give it all away, because somebody might try to steal it. Don't give it all away.
They can try if they want. They can't steal this. They can't steal it. Trust me. You can't do nothing about it. So it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? We got a whole different way of going about things, man. You know what I mean? So, and it's and the main thing people should understand is it's about elevating a complete bully world in general. It's about elevating the whole industry. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just Calvert City Bullies. This ain't just Chuck Brown Foundation. This ain't just me. It's about elevating the whole industry. You know what I'm saying? So the better we do, the better everybody else gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everybody gonna step the game up.
Exactly.
It's that simple. You know what I mean? So I think what you're doing is great, man. You know, bringing the people together, getting it done. So I can't wait.
Man, hey, man, ain't nothing like a squad, man. We got somebody on the whole team on it, man. I told you, man, that's the assassin in the cut. He chilling. He chilling, man. He staying solid, and we out here, man. Look at that boy. Look, he always on point, the assassin. He looking around now. Man, but I appreciate the big dog,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Like I said, up and coming in this bully world, man, but doing many more things outside of this bully world, man, and bringing it into this world, man, to give some people different, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Bully Talks there, Pitts, man. We out.
Thank you. But Percy really the one. Percy the one. You getting the word in or you got the game?
Talk with Zed Pitts, we out.
Peace.